Halloween is here. A time for ghosts, goblins, and various spooky creatures. And with that comes my Halloween haul. It's spooky time. Welcome to my Halloween special. I love Halloween. It's definitely my favorite time of year. I always tend to watch the Halloween specials like, It's the Great Pumpkin, Garfield's Halloween Adventure, and even Halloween. It goes without saying that horror is definitely one of my favorite genres. And with horror, I tend to collect a lot of collectibles from my favorite properties. Most notably, figures. And I feel at the moment, the undisputed king dethroning McFarlane Toys of collectible figures are NECA. So join me now as I go through a long-awaited horror collectible figure haul from NECA. I do have a couple of sci-fi figures, but it's mainly horror. So let's do this. So I'm going to start this off with a figure that I picked up recently of the Terminator. Now this one I'm about to show you is a tribute to the old retro Kenner figures based on the Terminator 2 Judgment Day line. So the first one I picked up, this is the Power Arm Terminator from Terminator 2. Again, it's the Kenner line. And if you look at that properly, it looks just like Arnold Schwarzenegger, which is really cool. And on the back there, I definitely want to get the John Connor with motorcycle. That'd be pretty cool. I definitely like to get the T-1000, the T-1000 as well. It's a really cool looking figure, and there's the Terminator. Next in sci-fi, I also picked up this RoboCop figure, which is based on the video game RoboCop vs. Terminator. And this is the rocket launcher RoboCop, and he's on fire, which is a really cool looking figure. So that's the back of it. The packaging is really nice too. I think it's very minimal, very decent, very good looking, and it's a very good looking figure too. So RoboCop, Terminator, these are the two sci-fi figures. Unfortunately, the RoboCop, I didn't buy that for $1. Now we're going to move on to some horror figures. Alright, so still kind of sci-fi, but horror at the same time. From Alien Resurrection, I picked up the Xenomorph Warrior, which is a really cool figure. I used to have a Xenomorph Warrior from the Aliens line, but I'm really glad to have this one. And it kind of looks actually like the Xenomorph from the original Alien movie, which is cool. Nice little shot of the guy back there. And what's cool about the Xenomorph is that if you take him out of the package and you open up its mouth, the little mouth retracts, which is pretty cool. Sorry, it's a little hot. There we go. Drink from the skull chalice. Okay, next up, we're going to go with some Freddy Krueger Nightmare on Elm Street figures. Recently went and picked up the Toony Terrors Freddy Krueger. I like these things. I think they're really neat. Very cartoony and menacing. And on the back there, if you cut that out, it's a backdrop if you want to display Freddy. So that's really cool. So there's the Toony Terrors for Freddy. Next up, based on the Nintendo game, we have Nightmare on Elm Street as well from the NES game. There's the packaging. So I was fortunate enough to get this, and you open it up. That's what the figure looks like. I do apologize if there's some glare, but it's a nice looking figure. I like that it's got the writing from the video game on the packaging. So that's the Freddy NES figure. And then finally, I also picked up a Freddy. This is the Nightmare on Elm Street 2 version of Freddy. There's the packaging. It's got the poster. Box looks like. There's the back of it. Probably move this guy to the side so I can show you guys this figure better. And then when you open it, a nice glam shot of Freddy, and that's what the figure looks like. Comes with fire, Comes with his hellhounds, interchangeable heads, interchangeable gloves and hands. So it's a really all-around nice looking Freddy figure. So those are my Freddys. Now we're going to move on to another master of horror. So next up we have Jason Voorhees. Again, I got the Toony Terror of Jason. Kind of looks like he's giving the thumbs up in the figure. And again on the back, if you want to cut that out, the diorama to display him. I'm really looking forward to the second wave of the Toony Terrors because these things are actually really cool looking. I know they're cartoony, but I think they're really awesome and I love them. Next up we have the final chapter, which is part 4 Jason. There's the poster on the box. Side, side, and the back. Now if I open this up, we reveal Mr. Voorhees himself. It's a good looking figure. Again, interchangeable heads, various weapons. Pamela Voorhees' tombstone. So yeah, it's a really good looking figure. And then finally, from Jason Voorhees, one that I've been wanting for a very long time, we've got the NES style Jason. Oh yes. Sides, side. And what's really funny about the NES figures is that I only really fell in love with them because of the 2 AVGN episodes. So that's what really got me into this. And if you open the packaging, you can hear the music for Jason. And the figure looks just really good. The paint job is nice, and you can hear that music, see? Which is really neat. So this is a figure that's worth staying in the packaging. So those are the Jason figures. Oh, well, here's something that I forgot to show earlier with the when I was showing off the Xenomorph. For my birthday, my good friend Charlene picked this up for me. This is the Ultimate Predator, Jungle Hunter Predator from NECA, which is an amazing figure you'll see in 2 seconds. There we go. I love Predator, I love Alien, and this is again a great looking figure. I love that it comes with 2 interchangeable heads and all his accessories down there. So that's cool. It's definitely going to go nicely with my other Predator from AVP, which you guys have probably seen already in past videos on the backdrop in the old setting. Alright, a couple of other figures. If you remember my Godzilla statue unboxing, I teased a little something at the end. So without further ado for that, I did pick up a bunch of Godzilla NECA figures. So first off we have Godzilla from Godzilla King of the Monsters. You can pause that to read it if you want, if you can see it properly. And yes, I did love the movie, okay? I thought it was a great movie. I don't care what critics said. And then, so this is version 2 for the Atomic Blast. It's a 12-inch head-to-toe Godzilla figure. I love it so much. It's a good-looking figure. So that's Godzilla from the new movie. Next we have from King Kong vs. Godzilla. This is Godzilla from that film. And I love the packaging for this one too. Then you open it up here, and boom, there's Godzilla from King Kong vs. Godzilla. It comes with the Atomic Blast there. It's another good looking figure. It looks like the guy in the suit, to be honest. Another one I've been wanting for a long time. I find NECA does a really good job with these old retro video game style figures. So here we have the NES style Godzilla. This is a re-release for the 65th anniversary. And it's just an all-around beautiful figure as well. So there's my boy Godzilla. It's a really nice looking figure. And then finally, I think this one's beautiful. This is from the original Godzilla, but based on the movie poster, or one of the movie posters. So this is Godzilla again, based on the movie poster from the original movie. Open it up. He's just really well painted. He's got the Atomic Blast. And the cool thing about this figure is that if you take it out of the packaging, you could set up the diorama to look like this, to be honest. It's really cool. those are all the Godzilla figures. I got 2 left, alright? So this is the last NECA figure. And what good way to finish off the NECA figure haul with the Halloween figure. And this came out just recently, so we have the Halloween 2 Ultimate Michael Myers here, which I was so excited to get this figure. And it's honestly an amazing looking figure. 3 interchangeable heads, some accessories, a pumpkin there. Oh, I love Halloween. One of my favorite horror movies, one of my favorite movies to watch during the horror Halloween season. And it's just an amazing looking figure, Michael Myers. That's all the NECA. I have 1 final figure. This last figure is a bonus. It's a 17-year-old McFarlane Toys figure. And finally, I picked this up off of Kijiji, which is a website that we can purchase things from local vendors here in Canada. I picked this up for $25 when I've seen this go for upwards of 60, 70, sometimes 80. And I just had to jump on it because I used to have it in my collection and I want to get it back. So we have the Movie Maniacs 7 Leatherface from the 2003 Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Mint in packaging, guys. The clamshell. And this is when, to me, McFarlane was in their heyday, basically. Amazing figure. I'm so happy to have it back in my collection. Like I said, $25. Can't go wrong. So I'm really happy to have Leatherface back in my collection. And that is the complete haul. There was a lot, I'm aware. But I was saving this haul for Halloween. If you're interested, share your thoughts below on which one was your favorite in my collection. Which one is your favorite NECA figure in general, or even your favorite upcoming NECA figure. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. If you did stick around to watch it all, it really means a lot to me because this was something I was planning for a while. I had accumulated a lot of figures over the last 1.5 years or so. And I didn't do a Halloween video last year, so I decided I was going to do it all in one shot this year. So I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this. Very quickly, I'm just going to raise the mask so I can say this, because this is a serious moment. If you guys are familiar with my channel, and if you are, and you know who Vanessa is, you do, then just wanted to announce to you guys very quickly that very recently I asked Vanessa to marry me, and she said yes. So Vanessa and I are now engaged, and we couldn't be very happier. So I want to share that with all you guys out here for various reasons, because without my channel, without your support, I wouldn't have my channel, and I just want to share that information with you guys because you've seen her multiple times on the channel. So yeah, we're very happy. That's pretty much it. Be sure to share, comment, like, subscribe. And instead of saying my usual ending, I'm going to leave you with this. If you are celebrating Halloween, whether it's going to a party or trick-or-treating, remember to have fun. But at the same time, be safe and responsible. And have a happy, and spooky Halloween. Hi, this is Boomer the Pop. Like what you saw? Well, go ahead and watch the next video. You could always watch the video before that too. If you're new to the channel, well, welcome. And if you're not, then go ahead and subscribe. See you next time.